I can take a hint.
Okay, so looks like I am ready to take on for my next reaction. And this time, after troubles from Birdie Animates this channel, I am heading over to Infamous Swoosh called The Time I Got Robbed. Let's see what he has. Take it away, Nathan.
This city.
This city
It's rotted with
is
crime.
crime.
But hiding in the crime
Batman.
is a hero. A hero who's going to do everything in his power to stop it.
Oh, and perhaps I know what you're going to be doing. I think there's only one man to tell to take it away.
Oh, hey. Look, I like to pride myself in thinking I'm a relatively smart guy. Sure, I didn't go to college, and if I battled a
No.
7th grader in an algebra test,
Okay,
I'd be defeated
yeah.
horribly. But other
Yeah, because you were absolutely like being dumb in college already, and then you quit your kind of college course. So don't ask me a question about how I did because I'm still in college anyway.
than that, I think I'm pretty smart. Except for the specific instance I'm about to tell you right now. Be warned, you guys might lose respect for me.
Yeah, you thinking so? Because I would ever ask you to be disrespectful? Give me a break.
Aren't you the dude that picked up dog poop with his hand?
Okay, so the bar is pretty low. Let's wind the...
Stop being like Dumble, idiot. Oh my gosh. Why would you always ask that way?
clock's back about 6 months. I was in the final week of production on the I Was a Dumb Kid video. And if
Yeah, I remember this video that you say you're being a dumb kid, so I would guess you just go ahead and watch that one too at the end of the video.
you're even slightly familiar with content creation, you'd know the last week of production ends up being the most stressful. A term me, James, Brody, and I'm sure every other animator on planet Earth...
Yeah, I absolutely do know everybody's working hard work somehow. Especially I do a lot of edits. That's a hard work for me. That kind of like almost like a hard work at their own dedication to do my project.
Earth has deemed Crunch Week. A week
Yeah,
where you
Crunch
survive
Week.
on fast food and energy drinks alone, only getting up to use the bathroom, if that, an anime...
And definitely I would able to say is I would drink amount of Red Bulls I would have, but I have to be very, very careful with that. Always drink water too.
until carpal tunnel is swiftly on the horizon.
That almost looks like that turned out to be an object character to me.
When I have a deadline for something, unless it's paying a parking ticket, I get it done every single time.
Wow.
But that doesn't mean that I'm not stressed out of my mind, to the point where I genuinely warn my loved ones that I not only won't be available that week, but I'll be a ticking time bomb of anxiety that could explode at any minute.
Oh no.
Hey Nate, do you want to hang out today?
Wait, no. Oh,
Nate?
I'm sorry that he can't take a call. That the liner is broken. Please try again later.
So needless to say, this Crunch Week was no exception.
Well, I got no exception with that.
Monday, March 17th. A lowly animator is crunching on his latest creation. The city parks are crowded with people enjoying the spring weather. But hidden in the joy is a cartoon waiting to be completed. And I'm there, animating it. 1 week of sleepless nights have turned me into a nocturnal animal.
Until I get a phone call from my bank.
From your bank? What is this gonna happen?
Hello?
Hello, is this Nathan Conrad living at 123 Blankety Blank Lane?
I immediately recognize his voice as one of the bank tellers at my local bank, who always has a monotone voice anytime I see or talk to him.
Holy crap! How would you able to know if you get talked by someone? How do you know that? Is this something like most scammers are going to tell you that this really is going to make them suck everything? I wouldn't say if this is one of the bankers. I wouldn't tell anybody.
Yeah, that's me.
Hello, Mr. Nathan. This is Blake from your bank. We were just calling because we're concerned. There's been a lot of suspicious activity on your bank account lately.
A light bulb flickers. Basically 2 weeks prior, I'd gotten one of those highway toll texts letting you know you have some money that you owe them. Coincidentally, I did actually owe money, so thinking it was legit, I clicked the link they sent me and paid the like $2 toll, only to find
Oh
out
my
my card
God.
got hacked and people were trying to use it to buy things.
No.
My bank notified me, they didn't get any of my money, and I got a new card. The lesson here...
I don't know how much you have spent. I was just asking that kind of question, and you might be saying like, bro, how much money did you always spend anything? Did you just do a lot of subscription? Because my thing I would do is when I watch something on my TV, I would watch a lot of like all of the NHL game actions going on and anything that's game live here on ESPN Plus. I mean, I would have some subscriptions if I definitely watch it anytime over and over again, like the New York Rangers, the Las Vegas Knights, the Nashville Predators, or etc., etc. I mean, there's a bunch of things I would have to do in my concerns, and then just go right to Netflix to do my subscription so I can watch anything. Because I know most people are going to get this. But it's probably what everybody is going to say is, dude, you had a lot of money that you spend? Well, you're going to have to talk a deal anyway.
Being, do not respond to those random texts that are from iCloud accounts or numbers you don't recognize. Do not click any links because it's mainly people trying to scam you. It never hurts to go to the actual places in person to figure out if it's legit. So, when I heard that there was more suspicious activity in my account, I got pretty annoyed. I just spent the last week changing all my payments to go to my new card, and here's my bank telling me people are trying to get money from me. Again. It also didn't help.
Again? What do you mean again? Is something going on with you?
That I was extremely stressed out, knee-deep in work, and I just moved out and none of my roommates were home. I was totally alone.
Oh, maybe that's why. I think that's why you were totally alone. I think you were a hard worker. Maybe that was why.
Okay, so what's the suspicious activity? Blake, the bank teller, then went on to tell me that multiple people were trying to get into my account and some were actually successful. He told me one requested a wire transfer, but it's currently on hold, so the way to negate it is to send the exact amount of money to the bank.
I guess I will just have to wait on that because sometimes you just have to do it for real, or sometimes you're just gonna have to like move it across and then it just email it right from you. So when the email bank delivers it from you, you're just gonna have to write everything down to make sure everything is paid on time. But my parents are telling me how to do things, son. We're going to take a look over it so that way you'll know next time in the future once this email comes to you from your bank. So we gotta have to work on that. Oh, by the way, though, my parents are going to be asking me to do my bankings account and also do my savings. So I'll be right there just a quick second, okay? So don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be right back.
1 hour later.
Okay, I already finished my banking account, and I just finished what I have to do because this future of me is really kind of hard, and I don't think I have ever done anything because I just really have to make sure my banking is all good to go and finished everything. Now back to this.
I was getting frustrated. My bank was asking me to send $4,000 to them, promising me they would pay me back in a couple days due to them not being able to fix people trying to get into my account. I offered to just come into the bank, but it was closing in about 5 minutes. I even checked to see if the number was a legit bank number on Google. And it was. I reluctantly sent the money and went about my day.
Tuesday, March 18th. I'm still animating. Someone help.
My favorite bank teller calls me once again. This time, I'm extremely knee-deep in work, and I'm starting to get into that mode where I physically can't focus on anything else. So I was already impatient with this guy.
Oh my gosh, you are really impatient. I mean, I'm not even sure what you've done, but this is really like getting my nerve wrecking. And for some reasons that my team is losing. It's just a shame. I have no patience to see what goes in. So I felt like, well, this is not the start of a season that you wanted to do. I'm not getting over this, by the way, so don't ask me anything.
Hello, Mr. Nathan. How are you?
Good.
Awesome. Just wondering if you've received the $4,000 payment yet?
No. Then, in the midst of my stress trying to reach a deadline with a brand and myself, this bank teller goes on to explain that my entire bank account is in jeopardy. He kept offering different solutions to fix it, but none of them made sense. He also kept hanging up on me and calling me back, apologizing and giving a different excuse every single time. Everything about this seemed off, but I like to have faith in people. Sometimes to a fault. If any of my roommates were home, or if I was still living at my parents' house and asked them, I'm pretty sure I could have gotten to the bottom of this. But no, in a sleep-deprived crunch mode state, frustrated out of my mind, and stressed beyond belief, I reluctantly kept talking to my bank teller.
I don't believe that you did everything. Not when you told the last time about this.
Could have easily hung up and let it go, but I've literally met this guy in person multiple times. But then he concocted a genius plan to save my account. He asked me to confirm how much I had in my savings account, then offered that, to keep it safe, we would take $20,000 of my savings and send it to his higher up in the bank. What? You want me to gamble $20,000 by sending it to you? How does that make any sense?
I was afraid it was going to come to this.
What do you mean it's going to come after it? Is it going to be the end of the world?
Look, you're not the first person this has happened to.
Multiple accounts under our bank have been getting hacked into, and we suspect it's someone from the inside. Someone in the multiple branches of our bank is selling account information, and we need to stop them.
What?
Can you help us?
Oh.
I'm in.
For real? And that's why you are Batman, aren't you?
Tell me what to do.
Okay, Mr. Nathan.
Batman. Call me Batman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Batman.
First,
I thought it looked like telling me before, like you're not like a real butthead.
You're gonna walk into the bank and not tell them about our conversations. If you tell them what we've discussed, the entire plan could be in jeopardy, meaning the scammers will know we're onto them, and all hell could break loose.
Scammers.
Once you're in there, you're gonna get a cashier's check written out to my superior, Felicia Fancybottom, for $20,000. Then you're gonna go to a different bank to send it, since our bank is in jeopardy.
For the bank. For justice.
I walked
For justice! Yeah, this is what always I know
to
of.
the bank and Blake wasn't there, like he said. So his story checked out.
Oh.
Hello. I need a cashier's check for $20,000.
Okay.
Okay, what are you gonna do now?
Is that a Batman utility bill?
Just give me the check, lady. The bank teller on the phone told me to lie to my bank and tell them that I was writing it out to my family member, and I genuinely believe that I was helping the company, which in hindsight is a giant red flag. But again,
yeah, that is totally a red flag. I mean, everybody's been talking about this. I mean, what are you gonna do with that? I mean, you're gonna just make that check a fake?
Sleep-deprived, crunch mode Nathan is not an analytical creature. They reluctantly wrote me a cashier's check and I shipped off to the other bank. Hi, I'd like to send out this check.
I think that's definitely a fake.
Honey, are you sure? A lot of people have been getting scammed lately. Nah, I'm sure.
Yeah, fake also means scam, so I just say fake. I mean, that's not really like the best way you have to do for yourself.
It's all good.
Yeah, he's that's why he was supposed to say that he's completely an idiot dumb.
All right. Mission accomplished, Blake. Hopefully we can get this whole thing settled and I can get back to finishing my work.
I thought he was able to do his fail.
You're a true American hero, Mr. Conrad. I'll follow up with you soon. Moron.
What was that?
What?
I ended
Yeah, he called that way. I don't say that.
up getting home and was so beat from the situation mentally and physically that I decided to call my lifelong friend James. We're just going to call him Jim.
You're gonna call for James anyway, don't you think?
It's easier. After explaining in great detail what just happened, he seemed extremely concerned that it was a scam. What? No, Jim, I'm telling you, buddy. I've met this guy. I was helping the company.
I don't know, bro. This sounds off.
I call
Yeah,
him
you're a little off anyway, so don't ask that.
Frank.
So, your bank told you to send a $20,000 check to an account you don't know and lie about why you're doing it?
Yes?
How would you? That's really unacceptable. No! Now this is gonna be outrageous.
I ended up needing to decompress from working and dealing with all the bank drama, so Jim and I drove over to Frank's and proceeded to explain to his parents what just happened. Yeah, I don't know, Nate. That whole thing sounds like a load of horse crap. I'm pretty sure this guy scammed you, buddy. I'm telling you, I've met this guy in person, and he wasn't at the bank today. Plus, the number that keeps calling me is the bank number.
Hang on.
Hey.
What was the number again?
Oh wait, I think that number again was just like a spam call. I mean, I think you're asking that.
I told Jim the exact number, and he looked it up.
It was a scam.
Yeah, it was a scam. Yep, he's right. He's totally right. I mean, get that thing out of here.
I frantically looked up the number for my bank and the number that had been calling me all week. It was the same exact number, except 2 numbers were flipped.
Oh, sometimes there was some flip. Yeah, you gotta be watching yourself very carefully. And definitely, I looked at the email. This could be like a spam to me. Where I get some subscribing to newsletters about it. Maybe this is why I just followed things. You know, like Bubba Coos Burritos, or like NHL.com, or The Fanatics, or anything. I mean, get some codes down, would you? I mean, that's not a scam, but the other ones seem to be like, might be scam. So don't think of that way.
I couldn't believe how stupid I was. And dyslexic. This guy caught me at my most vulnerable moment. I was home alone, stressed out of my mind, way too trusting, and 2 weeks fresh off a legit bank scam. And once again, he sounded exactly like the guy who works at my bank who wasn't there that day. I spent the
Holy crap. So that's why he was still not here. But what days has he always been? I mean, ask me.
rest of the day with Jim and Frank questioning everything about myself. How could I have been so dumb? How was I going to get this money back? Why did I wear my Batman suit to the bank? It's only for special occasions.
Wednesday, March 19th.
Holy
March
crap, do I have
19th.
a lot of damage control to do. Bright and early on that Wednesday, I showed up to my bank to meet up with Frank's mom, since I needed a responsible
for
person
real?
with me and I was genuinely too embarrassed to tell my own mom. I walked into the bank and saw Blake. Except it wasn't Blake. The monotone bank teller I was thinking of.
Oh, I think that was Mr. Zach. So, yeah, I don't think that Blake wasn't always there. So, that's why I would consider a question to Infamous Swoosh if he knows the answer or not. So, don't ask with that.
Named Zach. Great. Hey, so yesterday I came in here to get a $20,000 cashier's check, thinking I was on the phone with you, but it turns out it was a scam.
Let me go get the branch manager.
So when I asked you yesterday if this was legit, and you said yes, you were lying.
I mean, yes, but to be fair, the scammer said I couldn't trust you.
Okay. You do understand that you sent out a cashier's check? That's like giving someone $20,000 in cash. There's not much to really do after that.
How would you do that?
What about the other bank, the one that I sent the check to? Could they help? The branch manager literally tried all she could. She contacted the bank's fraud department and encouraged me to file a police report to show the other bank. Me and Frank's mom parted ways and I called the police. So let me get...
So what are you thinking now, Nathan? What do you think this is? Is this something that you really are trying to, like, fool on anybody?
Get this straight. This guy posing as someone from your bank somehow convinced you to give him $20,000 all while lying to your bank about it. Yes? And you're how old? 23?
You are same age as me, don't you think?
Yeah, you're definitely the youngest person I've ever seen this happen to.
Not helping, guys.
It's just like usually they go for old people because they're dumb and stupid. They were lucky to grab you, honestly.
All right, I get it. The police gave me...
Okay. I mean, I don't know what the police are thinking. I mean, all of that questions. I mean, you're going to be almost in so much trouble if you would keep on doing that, Nathan. Just saying, if you keep this up.
The report and I went to the other bank. I walked in and frantically explained what had happened yesterday, and they all catered to me like a homeless puppy.
You poor thing. We're gonna figure this out for you. People are so rotten.
I can't believe that happened. You're how old? I ended up sitting in a room with the owner of that bank branch, who was a guy named Chen. We like Chen. Chen was on the phone with the fraud people.
I think that may have been a nice person or a fraud person.
And any other person he could possibly get in touch with to do something about this scam. The only problem? I don't use this bank. I'm not affiliated with this bank. I'm a member of my bank. That's apparently less concerned about recouping a cool 20K. All I could do was sit there and pray we got this money back. After about 5 minutes, Chen hangs up the phone and looks at me.
Oh my gosh.
Can't believe it. But they froze the check. They're trusting the word of someone who doesn't even go to our bank. That doesn't normally happen. We did it.
I don't believe it.
The dread was over. The scammer wasn't getting the money. A wave of peace ran over my body, and I was thanking God that we actually did it. After figuring it out with the banks, the $20,000 would eventually make it back over to my bank and in about 90 business days back into my account. A long wait, but better than losing 20 grand. As I drove home, I ended up calling my mom, and she was so great about the whole situation. She was ready to get into the boxing ring with the scammer, but ended up picking me up lunch and we ate on my front porch. The birds were chirping, the flowers were blooming, and a weight was lifted off my shoulders. After my mom left, I got back to work to finish up my video, and guess who called? Blake, how are you, man?
So you noticed that Blake just came back, and now you just took the phone, and then you start calling on us. And hey, what's up, buddy?
Good, Mr. Nathan. How are you?
Oh, man, I'm good. Hey, I have a question for you, buddy. How do you sleep at night knowing all you do for a living is scam people? It's beyond me. Well, you can politely and have a miserable rest of your life.
What? Dude, you are being so mean already. Gosh, where did that come from? Are you just gonna make this up already? I mean, come on, chill. You know the words from Word of a Friend title. Chill. Like that.
I really needed that. And just like that, the day was saved. I posted my YouTube video, eventually got the 20K back, and lived happily ever after. I never did get that $4,000 back, but it's okay, it's just money. And I hope Blake chokes on every bite of food that he paid for with my money. In all seriousness, there are a lot of terrible people out there that just want to use you. Beware of scammers. Go to these places.
Yes, beware of scammers. Don't get threatened by them.
Person and confirm with workers if it's legit or if it's a complete loser trying to make money off you. And don't be embarrassed if this happens to you. It could happen to anyone. These people...
It does kind of happen to everybody, especially to the ones that you don't really get.
Prey on your vulnerability and shame, but your loved ones will be there to help and support you. Like my friends, Frank's mom, and my own mom were all there for me.
Yes.
Together, we can defend these cities from evildoers.
Yeah, we can defend, and this is where the finishing will be.
And bring justice to those who try to rip it away from people. One scam at a time. Oh, wait.
What?
Hello? I subscribed to Brody Animates on accident?
What?
And all I have to do to undo it is send $50,000 to a random person?
Okay, you're gonna say that you're gonna give up $50,000 to the randomized person who already subscribed to that channel? Is that what you're thinking?
In a foreign country? Sign me up!
You will never.
Give it a go. Just give it a go.
Okay. Alright, so here we go. Now the bloopers. Alright, I would like to hear what they say.
So your bank told you to send a $20,000 check to an account you don't know and lie about why you're doing it?
Okay, yeah, that sucks anyway. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do.
Lie about why.
Too much emphasis?
A little bit too much.
Okay.
It was a scam. It was a scam. It was a scam. It was a scam. It doesn't
I
even
mean,
sound like words
I
anymore.
know, right?
And
I mean, it's just already like flipped it all up anyway.
lie about why you're doing it?
Keep going. We ain't done here.
Oh, frick.
We're gonna keep going. We're probably gonna get like 4 more takes in.
So your bank told you to send a $20,000 check to an account you don't know and lie about why you're doing it?
Oh, that was perfect.
Oh.
Boom. Freaking professional, bud.
Yeah, nailed it.
Yeah, you got a good nail of it. Anyway, that is it for now with being robbed. But in that case, this video will be a deserving 7 out of 10 stars. Well, it's getting used to it. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of misperception that might be getting scams on that. So be careful, guys. Don't make anything that's very bad on you if you do anything that's completely a mistake. So with that, stay out of it. Don't ask anybody. Please. This is really a dangerous situation for you guys. So don't make this one up, all right? In the meantime, I'm going to have to head out and end it here. Thank you all for watching, and peace out for as a while as Being Robbed Dial. This is Chris from Son of Beast, and I'll see you all again for the next video. Alrighty, Dominixes will be on their way soon, so you don't want to be freaked out if I already did. Bye-bye.
If you don't, somebody will.